Justin Hunte, Bold Black LA. I'm here with Bold Black LA President Derek Steele. How are you doing?
Man, he came to the president role. I am only but one of many servants doing the work on behalf of black folks in LA, man. I'm grateful to be here today.
Nice.
Seriously.
Now, can you explain this event for people who haven't had the fortune of being here?
So Bold Black LA in itself is actually a campaign, right? There are about 75 plus organizations who are working together in coordination on behalf of black folks, trying to make sure that black folks can thrive in LA. And I'll be honest, this is a part of the continuum of work that have happened across history. You know, and even in the history of Los Angeles, there's been many different people, different organizations who have helped to make sure that black people can progress. And we're just doing our part in the continuum of it all. So today was actually the welcome home party, man. We've been putting this thing together. We had a soft launch this time last year with the organizations to make sure that people know that the brand is good and we're good to go. But this is our first time actually in public to the people that we're trying to serve, using arts and culture in order to push forward civic engagement. Today's a big day, man. I'm really excited. Yeah.
Now, I got my Bold Black LA bag.
All right, cool.
And everybody who received a bag also received a copy of the Bold Black book.
Yes, sir.
Which is a throwback to the Green Book that was so pivotal.
Correct.
You know, pre-civil rights movement.
Yes, sir.
And helping us find a safe place to eat and stay. What is the Bold Black book for Bold Black LA? What's in this for people?
So again, going back to those organizations, all of us are doing amazing work to make sure that people are good, right? The thing is, not everybody knows, first of all, the individual organizations or how to tap in. And so this platform gives us a chance to amplify the work of the people, but also connect the dots, right? So we have a form for people who need resources, and they can fill out, tell us what they need, and then we have on the other end people who can give them a warm handoff to the different organizations in the book.
Yeah.
The focus is money, housing, and health, right? Those are the pillars of the work, and everything, all of the people who are in this first edition are tied to one of those spaces. But this, like I said, it's only the first edition. We'll do 2 a year. Physical copies, but there's also going to be a companion website that people can go on and actually engage with us as well in that way. Yeah. But yeah, it's an ode to the new, bringing forth the old and historic work that has already happened and making sure there's a version of it in LA for black people today.
Yeah, I think this is so pivotal right now. I mean, especially with the changing macro environment we're all in. Community and connecting with each other is more critical than ever.
Absolutely, man. And what better way to do it over food? You know what I mean? The Cookout will be an annual event, so if you didn't make it this year, make sure you pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Next year, we did really well with the cook-off today, too. I think people really enjoyed the food.
I love the food. I think I voted for green. I said green was the winner.
Yeah.
No disrespect to yellow, but yellow didn't win any categories.
No.
But it was really good.
Yeah. We're not going to say who was what.
We're not going to say who was what.
But if you know, you know. If you was
you
here,
know, you know.
You know.
But it was all good.
Yeah. Heard, man.
And great enough to come back again next year.
Indeed. And I told him, I was like, you're going to have to come back and defend the championship next year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
But the food piece really went off the way it needed to. I think next year we'll add a little element of maybe some space tournaments and the whole nine too. Just kind of make it even more eventful, you know. But like, this is a space, but you know, you had your card to give you a chance to vote. Right. So that ballot, also you had to put it into a ballot box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So arts and culture for civic engagement. Yeah. Just it's little small nuances. You know what I'm saying? That's all the things we try to do.
I like it. Now, for people who might be feeling uncertain about prospects going forward for their financial future, their economic future, or their health, or people who might just see the changing environment that we're in and not quite sure what to do about it, do you have a piece of advice that you could offer to people in terms of how to frame their mind as we move forward?
Yeah, you're not alone. I want to be clear about that. Like, you have your own personal situation, but we all do, right? And sometimes trying to deal with it on your own and try to navigate through can feel very daunting. And so we are creating this platform not only just to amplify the work of the organizations, but those organizations are tied to those types of issues.
Yeah.
Not only how can we provide resources like, you know, rental assistance and stuff like that, but how can we make sure we're providing empowerment through education, right? So this annual event we'll do is good to have fun and have a good time and talk about the work in a different way. But we're going to also have throughout the year events around money, housing, and health. where we can have these more in-depth conversations, learning environments that people can actually tap into. Plus, on our calendar, if you follow us on BBLA LA, on Instagram or any other platform, you'll see the other organizations get a chance to also have their events in the ethos. And then, we're going to be doing edutainment as well. This is the reason why we're capturing the content at the event,
right,
and so that people can learn more about the work,
right,
and more about the people, more about the issues. I think somebody was sitting down earlier, giving the detailed history of the Green Book, and really going deep on that.
Yeah.
So, like, you get a chance to kind of sit down and listen, long format, short format, around a lot of things that are going on.
Word.
So, follow us, be on the journey. Go down the pathway with us. It's going to be a good time, and we're going to take care of each other. That's how we get to the next level.
And the barbecue will be amazing. Derek, Steele, you got anything else you want to let people know?
Like I said, follow us, man. I'm Derek Steele, the Executive Director of the Social Justice Learning Institute. So we got a lot of good things going on in the organization. But like I said earlier, I am a servant just like so many of us. And we're doing our part in this generation, man. I'm excited to sit down and continue the conversation. Yeah. Maybe at the next event, we'll have another one. You know what I'm saying?
It's all happening.
Indeed, man. Thank you, boss.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, take it easy.
Definitely, man. That was great.